His mom, Martha, watches as the white flag waves. They're on the last lap.
He'll take her right back down to the inside again like he's been doing all day long.
Jeff Purvis hoping Mark Martin is close enough to give him a run on the outside as they go down that back straightaway toward turn 3.
And if they're going to make a move, they better hurry up. They're running out of real estate. Yeah, coming off turn 4 will be too late. They got to do it going into turn 3, and I don't think they're going to be able to do it. Nemechek's got a fast race car.
Joe Nemechek from Lakeland, Florida, drops it right down on the apron of the racetrack. Jeff Purvis, Mark Martin in line as they come off turn 4. Randy LaJoie looks to the bottom, but Joe Nemechek will score his 6th Busch Series career victory.
That's his mother, Martha.
White flag this time. Tony Stewart over the stripe. Less than a lap to go into 1. Boy, that's insane. That last traffic was the difference. Joe Gibbs taking a look. Stewart with a 2-car length advantage down the back straightaway. The IRL champion. His 16th career Busch Grand National start. Just joined this team a year ago. This could be his first win.
Look at this. He gives him a little.
He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. To the inside. He's going to get him. He's going to get him. Matt Jensen wins it. He got it right away. He got it. Matt Jensen for Robbie Reiser's team with no sponsor on the back quarter panel other than a thank you to Lycos for last week. Takes his first Grand National victory. What a race.
Coming for the white flag.
You said this is where Dale Earnhardt Jr. is the strongest, and look as he closes in to 1 car length. He's right on the back bumper as a white flag is waved.
All right, but catching Jimmy Spencer is one thing, Kyle. Passing him is something else.
I said he's going to learn something in the last 8 laps. He's going to learn something in the last lap here. This man can make a car wider than anybody in any type of race.
They are 3/4 of a mile from the checkered flag. Spencer, the veteran, Earnhardt Jr. at 23 years of age is 3 car lengths back, but he comes into where his part of the racetrack is. Turn 3.
And he tried to go on the outside.
His car slides up, and there's an accident, but Spencer, huge accident in turns 3 and 4.
Stanton Barrettson in front.
1 car upside down.
LaJoie.
That is Randy LaJoie, the defending series champion, as he slides down on his roof.
Traffic there, Ed Barrier and Mark Green going to be a big factor here.
Oh, touch. Around they go. McLaughlin takes the lead. Caution is on the speedway. Presley's in the wall. Atwood goes by. Earnhardt goes by. Owen Sadler gets collected on the low side of the racetrack. Caution on the speedway. Earnhardt didn't get by unscathed. No. The right front caved in. Caution. Lap 313. And a lot of cleanup to be done.
Casey Atwood, what a great drive. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 3rd place, a great job also.
Well, Casey's going to finish 2nd with the other guys who got taken out of the picture and all. He will finish 2nd. Dale Earnhardt Jr. will come across 3rd. Randy LaJoie will finish 4th. Oh, that'll wake Gary Coxwell up on a chilly day here in Nashville. Not that he needed to be woken up. But the Gould's Pumps team in Victory Lane here at Music City. One of those nice Gibson guitars will be given away to that young man. And we'll be in Victory Lane with them when we come back to Music City. White flag is out.
Final lap at Darlington, the Diamond Hill Plywood 200 about to be history. Jeff Burton is dominating the day, but it is the Pontiac of Bobby Labonte running up on slower traffic.
Might be what Jeff Burton, exactly what he's looking for. When the body goes to the inside, it really blocks Burton's way.
It's down to just a drag race coming out of turn 4 here.
Kevin Grubb on the outside in turn 4. Will it be Bobby Labonte, Jeff Burton? They are close together. Only a half a car length, and Bobby Labonte will take the win.
White is waiting for Elliott Sadler. Just 1 more around 36 degrees of banking at Bristol. Going into this race, Elliott had 3 career Busch Series wins, and here is the checkered flag, and he wins his 4th career victory at Bristol.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. second, followed by Kenseth, Elton Sawyer, and Jason Keller. Those are your top 5 in the Morris Max 250.
And he's got a run.
Oh, he's got him loose coming down. He makes a move on the inside, Mike.
3 wide at the start-finish line past Glenn Allen. Dale Earnhardt Jr. into turn 1 with the lead. Does Nemechek have anything to battle back?
What a great job by Earnhardt to get by Nemechek. Got him loose coming out of the corner, and here comes Elliott Sadler.
This isn't over. Sadler underneath Nemechek takes over second spot. The fastest car in qualifying draws a bead on the new leader.
He's gaining, but he doesn't have time, Mike.
What a day in history. Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Will win the Coca-Cola 300. 16th Busch Series start.
And here's trouble as we come across the start-finish line. Jeff Green is hitting the wall.
And everybody will miss him. Tony Eury and crew will have a lot to be proud of.
Ed Berrier right there. White flag from Carl Simmons. Ed Berrier, who began in NASCAR Busch Series racing in 1984.
Mike Dillon loses the spot to Tim Fedewa there.
And here comes Berrier in his 208th career NASCAR Busch Series race. He wins. Then Fedewa behind Sadler. So Hurney is second, Fedewa third, Dillon fourth. Kenseth will finish in 5th. Presley comes across the line in 6th. Cope is 7th. Earnhardt Jr. is 8th. Shane Hall 9th. Jason Keller 10th. And Jimmy Means. Yes, he's not on the racetrack, but he's a crew chief, and he is smiling.
Phil looking on the inside. Nothing there.
White flag waved a moment ago by Carl Simmons. Now it's you and a throttle. And a spotter to guide you. Less than 2 miles from the checkered flag.
You got 2 car lengths.
That calls.
Entering turn 3. 34-year-old Joe Nemechek on the bottom of the racetrack. Here comes Phil Parsons. 3 car lengths. Get 2 car lengths. They head to the trial with McLaughlin trying to push Parsons.
Just shot him, buddy. Just shot him.
Start-finish line.
Good job.
Joe Nemechek will take the victory. Parsons in second. McLaughlin is third. Buckshot Jones fourth.
Been bouncing for about 30 laps.
And they're still racing for positions as they come off the corner. There we see the 36, Matt Hunter, and the 38, Sawyer. Hunter will finish back in 9th spot. Elton Sawyer in 10th.
Let's go down to Bill Weber in the Nemechek pits. 1 more mile to go.
Eli, this is probably the most tense time in a race car that a driver ever has. Is when you have a good lead like this, you don't want to do anything to give the race away.
This would be win number 2 of the year for Pontiac. Bobby Labonte won at Darlington. And the second career win for Buckshot Jones in his 67th start. A Georgian takes the checkers in New Hampshire. Buckshot Jones wins. Tony Stewart second. LePage is third. Purvis fourth. LaJoy will finish 5th. Glenn Allen Jr. 6th. Mike McLaughlin crosses the line in 7th. Grubb is 8th. Presley is 9th. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is 10th.
White flag is out. Less than a lap to go for Tim Fedewa. And now Purvis, McLaughlin, Kenseth are all 1, 2, and 3. Here is the battle. Second, third, and fourth right there. Here comes Tim Fedewa off the corner, and Tim Fedewa is going to win his second
Out for the camera.
race at Nazareth. And second place goes to McLaughlin by a fender. Third place, Purvis finished second. McLaughlin finished third, but only by a nose over Kenseth.
How about that?
There's a hug waiting for you at victory lane.
Well, we're going to take you to golf in just a few moments, but stay with us because we're going to talk to Tim Fedewa, the winner, when we come back to Nazareth.
White flag is out. White flag is out.
Oh, Jimmy cut
him off on the outside there. You see Nemechek get on the brake just a little bit. He's got to try to pass him down the straightaway if he possibly can.
Yeah. You better make that a wide straightaway when he does.
Here comes Nemechek on the outside.
Can't hold him. Nemechek is through. Clear for second spot. Joe Nemechek. Spencer falling to third. Michael coming down. Coming down. It's going to be number 60. Martin has done it again. Not the fight he had to put up back in October, but a darn good one until 3 laps to go. We saw that little puff of smoke. And there they are at the line. My Martin.
There's Bobby Hillin in the 8th car. He is 3 9/10 seconds behind Earnhardt Jr., who now comes to the stripe right there, takes the white flag as he tries to deal with Tim Fedewa going into turn 1.
Well, I tell you what, he's shooting nobody any credits there. You can see he goes by Tim Fedewa. Tim Fedewa's trying to hold him off. You see at least that 1 lap better, but Earnhardt had nothing to do with it.
35 Busch races, 2 victories. Dale Earnhardt Jr. gets the checkers here at Dover Downs in his very first trip here, and that is a major factor, too. A tough racetrack, and he wins it in his first visit.
Yeah, he did, and he dodged a big bullet when he spun down here coming into pits, and he got it back out there and made up the time and won the race. Congratulations, Dale Jr. and Senior.
Final lap. That time by, white flag for the car number 9, 30-year-old Jeff Burton.
As we have a car in the ball, there's the 44 car, the Shell Pontiac. As the white flag comes out,
Nobody.
no caution, no caution. Now they're going to have to race back to the
Wandering real slow on the inside there.
Tony Stewart was running in 9th spot. Here comes Matt Kenseth as the fans are on their feet. There is
Enough
debris
room.
on
He
the
seems to be wandering
racetrack.
around quite a bit.
Final lap for Matt Kenseth. He comes out of turn 4.
Okay, you're clear.
Beneath
Put on
the
the high
leading
side.
car of Tony Stewart, and Kenseth will come down.
Okay, Burrow.
And
Nice
take
job,
the win.
man. Nice job. Hi, boys. Kansas true champions, man.
That's a happy bunch right there. Like Matt said, that is definitely the sign of true champions right there, without a doubt.
I don't want to jinx him either, but I think you've already heard the winner interview, ladies and gentlemen. The white flag indicating 1 to go. Fellows hard on the brakes for the last time down into turn 1. The position fights behind him pretty much non-existent. They're single filing it into the final lap as McLaughlin has that second spot, backing up last year's victory and wrapping up a very enjoyable week for him. He said flying that F-16 was really fun.
What you doing?
7 Gs, didn't throw up. Pretty good.
He's flying around this course here today also, but my hat's off to that Ashton Lewis. We've talked about him all day long. Engineer from the 24 car, got the opportunity to get in a Roush car for one of Jeff Burton's car, and man, he's doing a great job running third right now.
The yellow number 9, here's the guy who's been the class of the field since Boris said the pole sitter spun on the first lap. Ron Fellows, a victor here a year ago in truck competition, to the delight of the Canadians who come down across the border to watch the racing at Watkins Glen, comes back here a year and 3 weeks later and says, I'll do it again in a Busch car. Joe Nemechek gave him the call and the opportunity, and here comes Ron Fellows to win it at Watkins Glen, New York. Checkered flag is up, and it's history. The Busch Series has its first ever Canadian winner.
He's pretty excited. He was pretty calm when we talked to him earlier, but he's pretty excited now.
One more time around the Milwaukee Mile. That's the battle for third. Purvis holding off David Green. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been the man of the day.
He can almost coast from there. You see the car, it looks like it has for every lap around here.
He's led 209 laps, and the Intimidator's son is the dominator today. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins at Milwaukee. Let's see, third place, it'll go to Purvis. Green will come home in fourth, Henseth in fifth. Sawyer hangs on for a hard-earned second place today. Yep, the Earnhardt family is back to victory lane again, and we will be there as well.
1 lap to go, less than a lap. They move by the Casey Atwood machine down the back straightaway. Final time, will Randy LaJoie end a season-long losing streak? Will David Green win for the first time in a long time? Out of 4 to the stripe, LaJoie will win by half a car length.
That was a great race. Great race.
2 drivers who needed victory, who hungered for victory, battle it out to the stripe, and Randy LaJoie gets the measure of David Green at Myrtle Beach Speedway tonight. Randy Pemberton.
Final lap. White flag has been waved to Dale Earnhardt Jr. Wow. What a day, Benny. If he makes it back, he will have led 141 of 150 laps.
I think Dominator's a good name for this young man. A terrific job he has done today.
Very unassuming, very almost shy to a point.
Yes, and I just said today, what a great job he's done this year. Today is just the continuation of 1998 season for Dale Earnhardt Jr.
What an impressive talent. What an extremely nice young man. A chip off the block. He takes the checkered flag at California Speedway. And Tony Gehrig and the crew were diving off the wall, celebrating win number 4 in 1998 in the battle for third. Well, gets it. Still Barnes will finish fourth.
Now 2 laps remain. White flag will be out next time. And there's trouble on the front straightaway. Buckshot Jones is involved. Kevin LePage as well.
Here comes the finish here.
White and the yellow wave. And this race will end under caution. Tim Fedewa will win the Lycos.com 300, his second win of 1998. And he takes the checkered flag. Fedewa, who ran a great race all night long. His teammate Randy LaJoie finishing second. Mike McLaughlin is third, and he will make a move in the points.
White flag for Dale Earnhardt Jr. His father's best finish at IRP. Dale Sr. was a third in 1990. But the young man, the third generation driver from Kannapolis, North Carolina, at 23 years of age, looks like he is 1 turn away from picking up his 5th win in 1998. The crowd on their feet, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. has won the Kroger 200. What a night for a young man with incredible talent and incredible patience.
Pitch down to the bottom of the race. There's a white flag right here. Dale Jr. may keep his car pitched down. Maybe what he means by setting you up, get back up next to the wall, free your car up, and try to get a run in somewhere where you feel like he's a weakness.
Thinking of getting a run in. Let's see if Bobby Labonte has anything at all for the car number 9 of Jeff Burton's final lap. They are less than a mile and a half from the checkered flag in the Pepsi 200 at Michigan. The separation is 2 car lengths down the backstretch, entering turn 3. Into the corner, the slow car could be a factor as he come off turn 4 and coming down for the checkered flag.
He said it's a slow car, but that's 11 or 12. Yeah, exactly. Right now, so it's not terrible.
Checkered flag waves for Jeff Burton, who wins his second Busch race of the 1998 season. But the scramble back in the pack continues. And Burton takes the victory. Bobby Labonte finishes second, Kendrick is third. And Kevin LePage will finish fourth. Dale Earnhardt Jr. will finish 5th. Here comes Mark Martin and Bobby Hill, and this is the battle for 6th spot. Off of turn 4, Hill in the 8, Martin the 60, and beats me. Michael wouldn't have to against me. Let's find out from NASCAR. LePage gets a shot on the inside. He nudges Jarrett up on the outside. Here comes Phil Parsons back. White flag for LePage, the leader. Parsons in second spot. Jarrett is third on the final lap of the Food City 250. Blaney will take the win. Parsons second. Here's the battle for position.
Buckshot in the 4 car battling for the 8th spot.
And I think Buckshot just knows the mountain.
We've got Ed Barrier up against the wall down in 3 and 4, but maybe he'll be able to get down. Earnhardt Jr. just 5 laps to go, 4.5 laps to go. And finally the caution flag is out. This might be it.
They scramble
back to the line.
Out of turn 4. Here comes Earnhardt on the inside. Down the start-finish line. The caution flag is waving. Wow. Dick Trickle takes the win. And there's the Snyder National crew. Dennis Shoemaker crew celebrating. And a big smile from the Rapids, Wisconsin driver. He wins the 16th running of the Duraloop 200 presented by Bilo. And out of turn 4 for the white flag, 23-year-old Dale Earnhardt Jr. What bloodline, what an effort for this third-generation driver. That was Ralph Dale Earnhardt. And then Dale Earnhardt Sr. And now Dale Jr. Chip off the old blocks. An impressive, dominating performance tonight at Richmond International Raceway. And this young man waves to the crowd. As the flash bulbs go off, he gets his 6th win in 1998. Here's the battle for the line.
And between Glenn Allen, Santat, and then David Green.
And here's 32 car Jason Jarrett trying to run with Shane Hall. And it looks like Hall will take the 16th spot, and Jarrett will be 17th. Let's check in with Ray.
White flag is in the air for Matt Kenseth as they go off into turn number 1. This is for the win. 2/10 over Kevin Grubb. And you're not into moral victories in this business, I know. But this has been one of those kind of days for Grubb.
Kevin Grubbs in the 52 there, closes in within the car laps as they come off turn 4.
He's going to put a nose under him anyway.
Matt Kenseth wins for the 3rd time. Robbie Reiser with the salute. Grubb in second. Here's the battle for the positions. Bill Parsons gets it ahead of Kenny Schrader. That will be 11th and 12th spot at the line.
And the junior finished 8th, so he's not going to take a real beating in the points today.
But a Busch Series regular has now won every MBNA Gold 200 since 1992.
White flag is down. Oh, gosh.
Followed leader around on the final lap, 34, Mike McLaughlin. He turned this into a gas mileage race and doing a great job of it.
Got a new sponsor this season in Goulds Pumps, and they're all here. I tell you, they're going to be pumped up about this thing. Here we come. Down out of turn number 4. It's still chugging. It's going to come to the line. And Mike McLaughlin is going to pull the upset of the weekend. Perhaps we'll have to wait for the 500 to see if it can be matched. McLaughlin has done it. The pride of Waterloo, New York has won the 25th annual All-Pro Bumper-to-Bumper 300.
Look at the picture, man. They're going crazy.
Good driving and some good calculating. Some real strong strategy has put Mike McLaughlin into victory lane. It'll be fun to meet him.
Here is Dale Earnhardt Jr. to take the white flag last lap here at Gateway International Raceway outside St. Louis. Matt Kenseth is now 3.3 seconds back. Jeff Purvis has fallen to 8.6, and he may fall into the clutches of Andy Santerre in this final circuit. Tony Stewart holds off Dave Blaney by a narrow margin as Earnhardt rolls it off into turn 3.
And if he wins this race, he'll have a 102-point lead. And it looks like he will.
37th career Busch Series start. 7th victory for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Matt Kenseth comes across the line in second. Jeff Purvis for third. Fourth, Andy Santerre, and by just 1 car length, Tony Stewart holds off Dave Blaney on the final spot in the top 5.
White flag waving over the leader, Elliott Sadler. He is on the back straightaway, coming around for the final time here today. If you'd gone through the list of likely winners here this afternoon, not too many people would have given you Elliott Sadler's name, but he has done a great job as he comes out of turn number 4 from 19th starting spot. His second win of 1998. Elliott Sadler is the winner in the Diamond Ridge Chevrolet, the Phillips 66 car. Sadler is your winner. LePage is second. Sadler, Hermie is third. Kevin Grubb and Philip Morris, your top 5 here today.
Hey, Philip Morris, great job for a rookie driver. And trust me, he drove a lot more laps than anybody else.
And Bobby Hillin involved in 2 wrecks today and coming out in 8th place. That's great.
We've had some surprising finishes here today, and of course the winner is one of them. What a deal.
Sure have. Let's get the thoughts of Elliott Sadler's crew chief downstairs, Larry McReynolds.
Still side by side, battling for position, trying to hang on to those 5 points. That could be critical at Homestead next week. There's the leader and the second place car, Martin and Earnhardt Jr. Here's the 0-0 now. That is for 4th position.
Matt Kenseth is not giving up, but he has no choice. Here goes Buckshot. Whoa, here he comes back.
Checkered flag off of turn 4. Mark Martin will take the win, and Kenseth got it back. Boy, what a battle for position. As Martin takes the win, Earnhardt Jr. in second spot, Tony Stewart third, and it looked like Matt Kenseth may have gotten back into 4th position with Buckshot 5th. And Earnhardt Sr. climbs out to watching his young son drive a whale of a race. This championship will go to Homestead. Get 2 car lengths out of turn 4 as they get the white flag, make it a car length. Final lap of the Busch Grand National season for 1998. It's a half a car length. Jeff Burton looks to the inside of Spencer.
Boy, Spencer backed off early that time. He did not want to get in the corner too deep. Martin's trying to go on the outside.
Jimmy Spencer's going to make this car seem like it's a double-wide trailer being pulled down the highway. It's going to be incredibly wide going in turn 3 here.
41-year-old Jimmy Spencer trying to hold. He hugs that bottom groove. Here goes Jeff Burton trying to sneak to the inside. Is there room? Is there time? They are side by side for the checkered flag, and wow.
Go ahead, Doc. Who was it?
Well, it's Jeff Burton, it looks like. It looks like Jeff Burton may have got a nose by about 3 inches. What a final lap. And what a way. As Mark Martin comes up alongside his teammate and waves the thumbs up for Jeff Burton. And here's a champion. Speaking of Busch Series champions, there is the Dale Earnhardt Jr. crew, Tony Eury Sr. and Jr. and Little E. There is the father. 7-time Winston Cup champion, Dale Earnhardt Sr. Boy, could he be proud or what? What a moment for the family, the Earnhardt family. Emotionally today, we began the day talking about history being made here at Homestead in the Busch Series season finale. And what a year it has been for this young man. What a bright future it is for NASCAR.